Okay, well, let's hope the Elgato works now. Let's see here. Okay, there we go. I fixed it. Alright, I fixed it. I fixed it, guys. No worries. As Rob Van Dam comes out here again. I don't know, I think it was because I had done a Windows update, and whenever I do that, it just messes up with my settings. It messes up with my Elgato settings and my OBS settings and stuff like that, so as RVD comes out here again, and I apologize for that, but you know, sometimes Windows updates, if any of you own a PC, you know exactly what happens with that. So Kevin Owens comes out here again. Now, like I had mentioned before, RVD will be having an open challenge for his RCW Carnage title. And sometimes the champions like to do that. If we don't have, you know, a set storyline or something set for it, like a set opponent, I sometimes like to toss around an open challenge to see if, you know, to possibly, you know, create some cool stuff. So, as we have RVD and Kevin Owens going at it here in this Extreme Rules match, is RVD with a kick right to the face of Kevin Owens. And I'm glad that I noticed that there was no game audio in the first match before the stream had continued, because that would have been real bad on my part if I didn't notice that. Because I've had that happen before, where like RCW recordings are just absolute garbage because of the fact that no gameplay audio is being played through. Like, that's the toughest part of a streamer, when you don't know that your audio isn't working properly, but I just happened to look at the little mixer in OBS and was like, why isn't the Elgato, like, audio coming through? And then I was like, oh yeah. I always have to remember, I'll have to remember all the time now that when I do a Windows update, that it does that. RVD now with the reversal, snapmare takeover. Oh, what a drop kick to the side of the head. So I sincerely apologize for those technical difficulties. I hate it. I absolutely hate Windows updates. And every person that owns a PC will tell you that they hate it because it messes up everything. It, like, especially if they are a streamer, because you'll go from having all your settings the perfect way that you want them, and then Windows updates like, oh, I'm gonna change these, I'm gonna change this. It's like, no. Like, no. Like, I don't want you to change anything. I want you to leave it exactly the way it was, without even changing a damn thing, but apparently it likes to do that sometimes. It's RVD with the Alabama Slam onto Kevin Owens. Remember, folks, this is an Extreme Rules match. Anything goes, and RVD is no stranger to extreme matches, his matches in ECW. He is no stranger to being extreme. That's for sure. Kevin Owens is no stranger to being extreme as well, as I've seen him go to some dangerous lengths to come out as the victor in matches. Kevin Owens now trying his hardest here, get a win over RVD, and that would automatically put him in contention for his Carnage title. As RVD now sweeping the legs of Kevin Owens. Oh, spinning heel kick. Oh, Kevin Owens got out of the way of that one. Irish whip into the corner. As Kevin Owens sends RVD into the corner there. Elbow strike there. And good one there. Checking the kick. Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens with an Irish whip into the corner. It's Kevin Owens now. Kevin Owens going back here. Cannonball in the corner. Classic Kevin Owens. Classic Kevin Owens right there. It's Kevin Owens now. Looking for the pop-up powerbomb. You're on RVD, but RVD caught the foot of Kevin Owens. Oh, snapmare. And again, another drop kick to the side of the head. Trying to create some space. The rolling Sabat kick right there. Rob Van Dam, that's right. The finger point in the famous phrase of Rob Van Dam. Or should I say gesture of RVD. Oh, RVD. Oh, he got caught with a clothesline from Kevin Owens as the prize fighter continues to go at it here with a Hall of Famer in RVD. It's now Kevin Owens with a couple of stomps to the hand of RVD. Oh my. Uh-oh. Gonna plant RVD right off of the knee. It's Kevin Owens now. Kevin Owens. Uh-oh, he's looking to end RVD here. Oh! I thought he might have been going for the small package pile, or the package pile driver. But Owens looking to end RVD here. Kick to the midsection. Pop-up powerbomb incoming. There it is. The pop-up powerbomb right onto RVD to get the win and a kick out at 2.5. RVD almost is at its end here, but RVD coming back here with an uppercut right to Owens. Barely any weapons have been utilized in this Extreme Rules match as Owens. Owens was doing a little bit of taunting, I guess, there, and that allowed RVD to gain an advantage. And these two can spend as much time on the outside as they want. As a leg drop there from RVD. Oh, RVD with a military press slam. Letting him go into the moonsault. Wow. The acrobatic RVD coming into play here as he throws Owens into the steps. As now he's got Owens. He's got Owens in a submission. Not going to matter if he taps out here. But Owens escapes anyway. Oh, right into the steps goes RVD. As Owens is feeling himself right now here against the Hall of Famer. Trying to create some space. Between RVD. Oh, RVD sending Owens. I'll try to go for the 5-star frog splash, but Owens thought it. And Owens escaping that elbow strike. The old school bionic elbow, made famous by Tommy Dreamer. As RVD takes down Owens. Oh, and Owens turning the tables, sending him into the apron. The hardest part of the ring, folks. Now that's very unforgiving. The outside here is almost like it's like a battlefield with a bunch of mines on it. You know, you never know what's going to happen. One step, one wrong move, and it could be over. Oh, gonna plant him right off of the knee, but this time it's on the outside. More punishment delivered. Owens, oh my God. Owens with the brutality. Oh, jawbreaker from RVD. Back into the ring goes Owens. Rolling Sabat kick, no Owens. Owens picked up RVD. Owens, gut buster. Into a senton right there. I'll cover here. One and a kick out. RVD. With the kick out. Oh, headbutt here from Owens. RVD. RVD with a shot right to the back of the hamstring, right to the back of the leg. And Kevin Owens, oh, but he's met back with a clothesline. Back and forth action here. Both men trying to go for a super kick, and RVD landed it first. Planting Owens. Now we're so used to seeing him hit Rolling Thunder, but he's ready to finish it all. 5-star frog splash on Owens. 1, 2, and Owens with a kick out. And now RVD is beside himself right now. He doesn't know what he's got to do to get Owens to stay down. But he's right here with a kendo stick. Oh, Owens came back and fired back with a kendo stick right to the midsection. Oh my God, there's another shot with a kendo stick. As Owens is literally swinging for the fences. There's now Owens. Owens gonna prop RVD up. He's carrying him. Oh, right on the metal barricade there. It's very unforgiving here. This is a little old school here. Think of this as the ECW of RCW here as Owens is down as RVD. Awaits his opponent as Owens getting up. He's a little dazed, however. And rightfully so. Owens able to snap out of it. Now back in the ring is RVD. Oh, tried for the super kick. Owens gonna prop him up and down. Off of the knee. 1, 2 to get the win over RVD, and no. Man, what a huge win that would have been. Now Owens looking for the pop-up powerbomb. I've seen him hit this so many times with RVD. RVD able to get him. Drop kick to the side of the head. And Owens has to roll out to the apron. What a match. Oh, Owens getting him in a pin combination. 1, 2. He almost got him. Wow. RVD Dodged a bullet right there. Oh, what a kick. And now he's going to go for it. Vintage RVD Rolling Thunder. We all know what happens next. RVD, 5-star frog splash on Kevin Owens. 1, 2, 3, and RVD gets the victory here in our very first match, folks. Our opening contest goes to RVD. But what a match. What a match from Owens. And I thought Owens had him many times throughout this match. I thought it was going to be Owens. But man, RVD still got it, folks. As the Carnage champ heads towards Asylum, where he will be issuing an open challenge for anybody on the RCW roster to challenge for his title. And I'm wondering who it's going to be. Well, we'll just have to wait and find out, folks, but don't go anywhere. We have more matches ahead of you as we go over to the break screen. That's right, folks. Katsu is coming soon to an RCW roster. As we have our next match right here, as we have Sinister. We all have demons and we all deal with them in mysterious ways. As Sinister comes out here. Man, that never gets old. Calling that shit, man. Wow, what an entrance. The purple smoke. Sky Outlaw coming out with him too as well. What an entrance, man. What an entrance. This new and improved Sinister by my mod, Young Sin. Rest in peace to his cousin, who was unfortunately taken away from us. As he comes out here, ready to face one of the greatest wrestlers of today, and that is the best bout machine in Kenny, by God, Omega. Now, we had witnessed something that had happened on RCW, a title change, a major title change, and it was Sami Callihan beating Jon Moxley for the Ravage Championship, and now Sami Callihan will be facing opponents, or I should say opponent, an opponent at RCW Asylum. But who knows? with those types of matches. We've seen a lot of crazy things happen with the Ravage Championship. Now, this man, Kenny Omega, my God, he's got a fight waiting for him in the ring, but he also has a fight waiting for him at RCW Asylum. With Tyler Rage, him and Kenny Omega have been butting heads for a number of weeks now. Him and Kenny meeting each other in that 5-man elimination matchup for the Ravage title, in which Tyler Rage won the title, losing it to a Hall of Famer Edge. And look at the new attire from Sinister right now. I mean, Sinister gave Sky that mirror, and now I'm hearing that attire is a gift from Sky, the new colors on attire. Or maybe that's a sort of a thank you, as Sinister has that shoulder bandaged up. I'm not sure what that is, but you know, maybe he tweaked it or something. As a knee right to Kenny Omega, as Sky watches on. Now Sinister looking for a win here. This is a 2 out of 3 falls match as well. Forgot to mention that. And now Sinister with a double knees right to the face of Kenny Omega. Looking for the first fall right here. 1 and a kick out in 2.5. Now Kenny Omega, he broke up the Elite after Matt Jackson and Nick Jackson of the Young Bucks could not defeat the Ultimo Dragons, the longest reigning RCW Tag Champs. And Kenny Omega said, I'm done. I'm done with the bullshit. I'm done with all of this. You guys can't come through. I don't need you. And now Kenny Omega finds himself alone as Kenny Omega shotgun knees right into the corner. And an alley-oop right there from Kenny Omega. The Sky continues to watch her man on right here. Now, I don't really understand. Oh my God, Kenny. Already. Well, karma's a bitch, ain't it, Kenny? As Kenny tried to go for that springboard moonsault, but as you can see, Sinister moved out of the way. Double knees to the face again. Trying to go for the fall and kick out at 1. Oh, but Kenny tried for the V-trigger. Looked like his knee buckled there. And Sinister got out of the way in a powerbomb. And now Sky's loving every second of this one right here. As Kenny Omega turns Sinister around. Now Kenny. Off of the top. Superplex right onto Sinister. As Kenny is taken over. Now Kenny with the cover. Lackluster, I might add. And a kick out at 1. A lackluster cover. From Omega. Oh, tried for the kick. But Omega caught the foot and checking the knee. A Sinister, and now he got planted. Nobody's really liking Kenny Omega right now. Oh, what an elbow. As Kenny says, that's it. I'm done. He says, this is it. Deadlift here. German. Right from Kenny Omega. Oh, both men still fighting back from each other. Oh, tried for the basement dropkick. Sinister said no, not today. Oh, and look at those double knees. Oh, but now he's got him. He's got Kenny into the Sinister switch. 1, 2, and Kenny Omega with a kick out at 2.5 as he tried to get the first fall right off of that one. Oh, and Kenny coming back here. Kenny, oh. There goes Sinister. Oh! What a back and forth contest we're seeing here. A slap right to the face. Now Kenny Omega with the Irish whip into the corner. Hip attack. Right from the best bout machine. And now into a cover here. Lackluster again, I might add. Look at this. The disrespect. As a rope break right there. Look at where Sinister was. He knew exactly what he needed to do there. Oh, good shot there. Oh. Now he's looking for it again. Sinister switch again, and that time it busted Kenny wide open. 1, 2, and Kenny again. With a kick out at 2.5. He is busted open and all jawbreaker. Oh, now Kenny. Going for something dangerous. I've seen him hit this so many times. And it's even more dangerous as it gets. Oh my God, what a suplex to the outside. And you can hear the crowd chanting, "This is awesome," and damn right it is. Oh, but Sin, somehow getting up to his feet. That lit a fire in him. Kick right to the face of Kenny. And quite frankly, everything that Kenny's getting is he deserves. The bedtime story knee. He just put Kenny Omega out of his misery with that knee. 1, 2, and a kick out again. Oh, he's charging it up. He's looking to do it. Look at the send Kenny night. Heads in bed. 1, 2, 3, and he gets the first fall. Now Kenny's got to come back from this. Oh, right to the eyes. And the rain of boos reigns supreme as he drops him right on the knee. Now look at his standing moonsault. Right from Kenny, now looking to tie it up. 1, and just a kick out at 1. Nothing more, nothing less. Oh, but he's looking for the one-winged angel. Right here, folks. To tie it. One-winged angel. 1, 2, 3. And he ties it up just like that. He ties it up just like that. Nobody kicks out of the one-winged angel. You know, but we all know that's a lie because I've seen that happen. Tilt-A-World DDT there. But it's still, despite what I just said being a lie, people have kicked out of the one-winged angel. It's still one of the deadliest moves in professional wrestling as a powerbomb. Right to Sinister is Kenny Omega now. Kenny Omega, my God, planning Sinister as Sky continues to watch on. She hasn't gotten involved at all here. She's just watching along. And this is what I like right here. A nice, clean match. You know, we've seen so many shenanigans from Kenny Omega and the Elite. Honestly, I'm happy that they're broken up. Oh my God, what a German suplex. Kenny's got nobody to protect him. Nobody to help him. As Sinister now has him against the ropes. What a knee! What a knee! And now he's going for it again. The Sinister switch. There it is. Roll it over right into the pin. 1, 2, and Kenny with a kick out. Kenny with a kick out at 2.5. Oh, but Kenny coming back here. Oh, there's Sinister with an elbow strike. And now Sinister. My God, what a punch. Oh, there's Kenny again. And Kenny is just talking a whole bunch of shit right now. Whole bunch of smack. Classic Kenny. As now he's going to try and get Sinister to submit here. He almost did. But Sinister escapes, tried to charge up that kick. But Kenny Omega charging in. Oh. With blood in his eyes. Kenny Omega still firing away. Here on Sinister. Oh, he's going for it. V-trigger in the corner, and that busted him wide open. Look at that lackluster cover once again, folks. And you're not going to get decent counts with covers like that. You're just not. Oh, is he looking to drop him on the knee again? Oh, going right after that arm. And now a standing moonsault once again. Uh-oh, he might be looking for one-winged angel once again, folks. He's got it locked in. One-winged angel. 1, 2 to get the win, and Sinister just got the shoulder up at 2.5, and now he's going for the cover again. 1, 2. That might have worn him out. No, kick out at 2.5 once more. And now Sinister throwing him over. Sinister now with a shot right to the face. Bedtime story knee. And we all know what that's coming up for next. We all know. As Kenny Omega's gonna go night-night permanently. Heads in bed. One, 2, 3, and Sinister gets the victory here. What a match from Sinister and Kenny Omega. And mind you, Sky didn't even have to help at all. She was there just for moral support. She was there just simply for moral support. As I drink my water, folks, stay hydrated. Water's good for you. As we look at some of these awesome replays, I believe here's the bedtime story knee. Bang! Right there. And my God, folks, Sinister just pulled off one of the biggest wins of his young RCW career. As he gets the victory here over Kenny Omega. As we go over to your next matchup, folks, as we go over to the break screen real quick. Don't go anywhere. All right, folks. We have your next match right here. No holds barred action as we have Jason Outlaw coming out here. Now, Jason Outlaw looking to possibly gain some momentum because, quite frankly, we haven't seen him in the title picture in quite some time. You know, and I said it last time on RCW. Last time we streamed, I said it when I had Young Sin, one of my mods here. I said, it's so weird calling all these matches, especially Outlaw matches, where the Outlaws are not champions anymore. They're no longer champions. They're no longer the top dogs, if you will, of RCW. And it's just so weird to me. It really is. And I mean, and that's not to say I need all the Outlaws to be champions to be top dogs. We're talking no one as Chris Jericho comes out here. My God, Chris Jericho. By God, it is the demo god, Chris Jericho. And you know what he's got on his mind. It is Judas. And Chris Jericho, Le Champion, is ready to take on Jason Outlaw in this no-holds-barred matchup. Here we go. My God. One-on-one, Jason Outlaw and Chris Jericho. What a match this is. Oh my God. As he takes down Chris Jericho with a kick out easily. And I had the pleasure of meeting this man, Chris Jericho, this week at a Fozzy concert. He was very down to earth, very, very good guy. He liked my shirt, which was really, really cool. My standout or tap out shirt, which you can get that shirt by entering the command store in chat. And some people in my streaming friend group have sort of, you know, they've sort of questioned themselves on where they're at, like in their streaming, I shouldn't say careers, but like content creation endeavors, I should say. They're questioning on where to go, and it's so good to see that there's other options out there besides you know, Twitch. It's so good to see that we have, you know, Trovo, YouTube, and so many other options that years ago weren't available to us. And you know, I just want to say that my time here on Glimish has been an absolute blast. We'll be doing a charity stream in October, at the start of October 1st. With RCW Relentless, and October 3rd on Sunday with RCW Asylum. And then after that, we'll be taking a break from the wrestling stuff and really playing multiplayer-oriented games. Like, I'll be playing Splitgate and all those other types of games as we raise money for a starting point organization dedicated to stopping domestic violence and human trafficking and teen dating violence in celebration of awareness of Domestic Violence Awareness Month in October. And we'll be doing that until Halloween, for the entirety of October until Halloween. And those streams are going to be longer. Like, they might be 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours, however. Those streams are going to be longer, so, you know, normally the RCW ones are probably at max about 3 hours, depending on how long pay-per-views go, how long matches go. But because it'll be a lot more relaxed, I guess, in the sense of, like, you know, I won't have to call matches, or I won't have to really do anything after, you know, this RCW season ends. As Chris Jericho's looking for the walls. He's looking for the walls, and he's got it locked in. The Lion Tamer, the walls, right on Jason Outlaw. Nowhere for him to go. He's got it fully locked in here. But Jason with the escape. And yeah, it's going to be really fun. Here's a pin combination here as he turns it into a pin combination and a kick out at 1. But I'm really excited for it. Oh, as Chris Jericho took out the referee code breaker. My God. What a sequence. That's gotta be clipped, man. That's gotta be clipped. As the referee is out of here. He hit the code breaker. He took out the referee, inadvertently took out the ref, hit the code breaker. Wow. And yeah, so the charity streams are going to be really, really fun. We'll be playing some Splitgate, some multiplayer-oriented games, and unfortunately, Battlefield 2042 got delayed till November, so that kind of sucks, but we'll be playing some other multiplayer games, and please feel free to join in. We'll be raising money, and the goal is $1,000. I moved it up because I feel like we can reach that goal. I mean, the goal was only $100, so it's $900 greater than the other goal, but I really think that we can reach that. And the only reason why I think that is because ever since coming on Glimish and seeing what they do with stuff like this, how, like, you can let them know, you know, that you are doing a charity stream. And just to see the community surrounding Glimish and having other people help out each other, I think it'll be a lot easier to raise that money, and it's a really good goal, and it's a really good cause, and I'm really excited to be doing that. It's going to be great. But remember, this is a no-holds-barred match, folks, and no weapons have been utilized as a code breaker again. What a code breaker from Chris Jericho, the Demo God, as he lands it right on Jason Outlaw and a kick out at 2.5. And Jericho ascending to the top. The Demo God. Here he goes. Oh my God. The knees right to the midsection. Oh, taking down Jericho. As now Jason Outlaw goes to the outside. This is a no-holds-barred match, so he has every right to use the chair, use any weapons that he decides to. As Jericho doesn't realize that he's right behind him and met with a chair shot. As Jason going right after the Demo God, right after the midsection of Chris Jericho. As Jericho now in a world of hurt. Jericho somehow turns it around. Drop kick right there to the back. Oh. Roundhouse. The roundhouse kick right onto Chris Jericho. 1, 2 out of nowhere. And Jericho just got the shoulder up at 2.5. My God. Jericho got the shoulder up as Jason continuing the relentless amount of offense. No pun intended. What's up, Gimps? Good to see you in here, man. Now, normally I don't stream on Sundays, but like I said, I don't want to throw off the schedule of RCW, so I was a little bit under the weather on Friday because allergies are whooping my ass, you know, with the weather changing and, you know, with fall weather coming, thank God, so it's not hot as hell anymore. You know, I'm a huge fan of hoodie weather, as I call it, because, you know, it's not too cold, you know, not too hot either. It's comfortable. It's just been a hotter than hell summer over here, so. As Jericho rolls out to the outside, and now I love this man a lot. I love Chris Jericho. Got the chance to meet him Monday night. He was... Yeah, fall is literally the best season. I don't care what anybody says. It really is. And, like, Chris Jericho loved my shirt, and getting the chance to talk to a man as awesome as Jericho is, and a man at the pedigree that he was fantastic. It was such an honor. And to see him perform, and because I watched him wrestle before, I was at a WWE live event, and I watched him wrestle, and I will be at AEW in, like, not this week, but next week. So, in case you guys aren't aware, definitely watch Dynamite on the 29th of September, and Rampage on the 1st of October, because you might see me on there. So I'm sitting real close. I got VIP experience, so definitely. Also, you might see the bunny as well. The bunny, Allie, who I also got the chance to meet Monday night. So the story goes, I was on my way out of the venue. And you know, I just saw this girl just standing there, leather jacket, you know, just saw this girl, and I was like, oh, she's pretty. Like, I didn't think much of it, you know, because I've seen so many pretty girls at concerts. It doesn't even matter anymore as Chris Jericho hits the Judas effect here on Jason. And a cover here, 2, 3, and Jericho takes out Jason Outlaw with the Judas effect. And it only takes one of those. And Jericho defeats Jason Outlaw here. As we see some of these replays. So Jericho took out the referee, then hit a code breaker, went for the pin, didn't realize that the referee was taken out. But what a match, folks, as Chris Jericho gets the win here. And look at that roundhouse kick. I thought it was over there for Jericho. But Jericho, the demo god, with Judas on his mind, able to get the victory here. As we go over to the break screen, folks, as we get to your main event in just a few moments. That's right, folks. The baller Jordan Williams will be joining the RCW Women's Division soon enough, as we are here with a Hell in a Cell Women's main event, as we have the former RCW, I should say, Women's Champion Luna Outlaw coming out here first. Now, as I finished my story there, as I was rudely cut off by Chris Jericho there, so I seen Allie just waiting outside or waiting like at the doorway of the venue, and so I didn't see her at first. Like I didn't see her face at first, so I thought I had to like do a double take. It's kind of like that friend that you haven't seen in like 5 to 10 years, and you're trying to you're like, is that who I think it is? And so I was thinking in my head, is that who I think it is? And then I'd seen Allie turn around, and I'm like, you're Allie, aren't you? Like, you're the bunny. And she's like, yeah, I am. And she's like, oh, it's so nice to meet you. And I was like, it's nice to meet you too. Like, it's so weird. And she's actually from the area that I was at. So she's from one of the towns that's like an hour away from me. As we have Haley coming out here. And she was just it was just so weird seeing her. I mean, she's from that area, but I didn't think that she was gonna be at a Fozzy concert. I mean, Allie and Jericho both work in the same company at AEW, but you know, it just felt weird. I'm used to seeing her and her husband together, the Blade, who I met at an indie show a while back, who is also signed with AEW, with the Butcher and the Blade. So, you know, so it was so cool, and her and I just got to chat about her work at Impact and her work in AEW, and she was an absolute sweetheart. Actually, I first started getting close with her because of her Twitch streams and stuff, and then I met her husband at like an indie show, and at the time, Allie wasn't with him, so, you know, it was so cool getting the chance to meet Allie, and you know, just getting to talk to her for like 5 to 10 minutes, and you know, and it rained really, really hard there when like the concert had ended. It rained really, really hard, and so I'm thinking in my head like, oh no, she's wearing that leather jacket, it's gonna be heavy as hell when she gets rained on. And I said, and I asked her, you know, like what she was doing, if she was attending the concert or whatever, and she's like, yeah, she's like, I'm here to see Chris, and I was like, oh, okay, like, you know, I said, it's just weird because I just ran into you randomly, like, the most random places, you know, and she asked how long of a fan I was of hers, and I've been watching her since Smash Wrestling with her and Rosemary, the Demon Slayer, so she was kind of like Buffy the Vampire Slayer. And because she's a huge fan of horror films, so when she quote unquote died on Impact, or she was killed on Impact, like that's how she wanted to go off of Impact, was to die like to be in a horror film. So, you know, that was kind of cool, and her personality is just really, really like wild and quirky and stuff, and and she's really, really sweet. She's an absolute sweetheart, and it was an honor to have met her just randomly, just by chance. And I bragged to my friends about it afterwards. I bragged to my friends about it. Like, but it was just so cool getting to meet like Jericho, somebody who I look up to, and the reason why I look up to him is because he's one of those guys that's just like that, like. There's not many celebrities I respect because, there's not many celebrities I respect because of how woke they've gotten, and especially with Disney and how Disney has gotten woke, and you know, I try not to, you know, talk about it too much because it's a very touchy subject, and I don't want my streams to turn into these wild political debates and stuff, but. Like, it's just so sad to see us not be able to enjoy things for what they are anymore. Like, we always have to make it, like, about, like, something political or about, like, a social issue or whatever's going on. And it's like, it's entertainment. The whole idea of entertainment is to entertain us, not to make us forget about the bullshit that's happening in our government right now. Not to amplify it, you know what I mean? So, that's kind of just my opinion on it. Oh, Black Mass! Holy shit, that came out of nowhere. What a Black Mass! I'm gonna outlaw to kick out at 1, but yeah, it was just fun, and I respect Jericho just because of his because of him reinventing himself constantly in AEW and in his entire wrestling career, like him just reinventing himself and knowing how to be consistently entertaining for 30 plus years, and oh my god, like, I don't think I've ever seen anybody have as much fun as at a concert in their own show as Jericho was. Like, Jericho was just having a blast with everybody, and you know, that was cool. They stayed back, and I was VIP, so I got to see them perform twice. They performed a set for the VIP people, and then they, and actually Rich Ward, the guitarist of Fozzy, when I was on my way out, you know, he asked me if I had a good time, and I said, yeah, man, you know, I said, it's good to see you back, you know, because, he was actually out for medical reasons, and he didn't perform during the concert due to the medical reasons, but I'd seen him back there, and he actually helped me get out of there, because it wasn't one of those venues. It was like a bar, and you just stood. There was no seats at all. And you can imagine, as a person with a physical disability, like, I stood for 4 hours, for 4 to 5 hours, and my feet were killing me. I could barely walk. I you know, like, that was horrible. So next time, definitely, I'm gonna ask for a seat. But, you know, Rich was so kind, and he was like, you know, here, let me help you get out of here, bud. Like, you know, and he helped clear a path, and you know, getting to talk to Jericho, and you know, just getting to casually talk with him. Like, you know, yes, his opinions have sparked controversy over the years of his opinions on his podcast and stuff like that, and some people don't like him because of those opinions that he has, and yes, those opinions have to be political and have to do with the lockdowns that have been happening because of the pandemic. But in my opinion, I respect a man that stands by his opinion, and, like, you know, rather than somebody who just cancels somebody, and who, like, you know, regardless if you're a celebrity or not, like, people who just, you know, judge people for their other opinions, and instead of wanting to hear them out and why they believe that way. Like, granted, some opinions are awful, like racist opinions and homophobic stuff, but, like, obviously those are terrible, and you don't want anybody like that in your life, obviously. But we all have different opinions politically and ethnically and religiously and all that stuff, but we can all, like, respect each other, and that's what I respect about Jericho, is that he holds his ground in his opinions, and he doesn't let anybody, you know, he's like, this is my opinion, take it or leave it, you know, whatever. You know, and I respect him for that, you know, because a lot of celebrities, they'll be like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that, and it's like, what do you have to apologize for? You stated your opinion, and you get crucified for it. And in America, where there is an opinion called freedom of speech and the freedom of religion, freedom to vote and choose our own political parties and stuff, it's like, yeah. It's like, can't we all just be nice to one another? Like, you know, and, you know, that's just my opinion on it. I don't want to go further into it, because I don't want to piss anybody off, but, you know, that's just my opinion on it. Like, you know, we should just all be respectful of each other, regardless of opinion, and you know, we can all believe what we want to believe and still respect each other, because that's what us human beings should do, you know. Well, let's get back to the match, shall we? As Haley trying to end it here with one black mass, but no! Luna Outlaw breaking out of that one. And that, trust me, that's one of the hardest finishers to reverse in this game. For real, that's one of the hardest finishers next to the RKO. The cutter, which is Randy Orton's finisher. And Luna Outlaw has definitely been wanting to be a part of these barbaric matches lately in Hell in a Cell. As now Luna Outlaw looking to do something dangerous here. With the double knees right onto the midsection of Haley. The double knees right onto the midsection of Haley. 1, 2 to get the win, and a kick out at 2.5. And now Luna Outlaw, she can't worry about her upcoming match versus Rosemary at Asylum. She has to worry about this one. But Haley is definitely giving her a run for her money. There's a couple of knees right to that midsection again. As now look at this camera angle, lunar combo right here. And it appears that Haley is dazed right here. As a mandible claw, their mandible claw right onto Haley. Mandible claw as Haley's trying desperately to get out of this one. Haley though. Haley with a knee right to the back. Oh. Haley grabbing her. Oh, using the power. She's going to draw that line. Luna's a little bit dazed. Luna, so dazed right now. As kick right to the face. As Haley's got her right where she wants her right now. As Haley going for the last chance to reach submission. Last chance to reach submission. This is something that Luna Outlaw knows all too well because she hit it herself. She called that the end of the shadows. And knowing that a black mass may be coming, she goes outside the ring. We've seen that many times where Haley has hit that black mass out of nowhere. Uh-oh, now Haley with a spear right through the cell. No black mass needed. A spear right through the cell. And these ladies are out of the confinement of the cell right now. They are no longer trapped in the confinements of the cell. I don't even know if Luna's the type of person you want to let out of solitary. If she was in one. Especially now. We've seen this attitude change. This new look. New level of Luna Outlaw as Luna Outlaw now ascending to the top. She is ascending to the top of the cell. And we've seen a lot of crazy shit happen up here. Oh, what a body slam right there. Not too much, but oh, another moonsault. She's got something loaded up here. Oh my, what a rebirth right on the top of the cell. Bang, rebirth right on the top of the cell. And she's gonna hit another one. She's got it loaded. Another rebirth on the cell. You don't need to see a replay of that one. Pretty much the same thing. Uh-oh, she's going for the trifecta. Another one. Oh my God, it sent Luna through the cell. And Luna, oh my. It did the total opposite of what she wanted it to do. Haley was supposed to go through the cell. It's usually how that works. But the cell wall, or the cell ceiling rather, collapsed. And now Haley is just beside herself. Luna's like, okay, I'm in the ring, like, I'm fine. What's Haley doing here? Haley's just walking around on top of the cell. Just pacing. Usually, oh, now she's coming down. But Luna wants to go right back up. Sometimes when things don't go as planned, that's totally okay. Oh, Luna went down. As I think Haley just hit her right on the back. Oh, tried for the drop kick. Oh, what a punch. Back and forth action we're seeing between these two ladies. It's shot after shot after shot between these two ladies right now. Oh, what a kick to the face. Oh, uppercut there. And the elbow right to the head. That leaves Haley dazed for a little bit. I gotta say, I hate the climbing system in this game. Gotta say, I don't like it too much. Not a huge fan of it. As Haley was waiting at the bottom of the cell, waiting at the bottom of it. Part of the cell ceiling is already gone. Oh, this is not going to look good for any of these ladies if one of them ends up going directly through it. I mean, Luna kind of just... She climbed down from it. Like, she didn't go directly through it. She was hanging on and then climbed down. Oh, my... Oh! This is never good. Is Haley continuing to beat up Luna Outlaw right here. What a women's main event we have here. This is a pay-per-view worthy match. As some may say, oh. Knees right to the back, going right after the weakness of Luna Outlaw. She's had back issues and rib issues in the past. Oh, here it is. What a knee. Oh, these ladies teetering on the edge right now. Uh-oh. Oh, my God. No, Luna, don't do it. Don't. My God, Haley just went down. Off of the cell, through the table. And Luna is looking. Luna just is looking down below. What's up, Sakate? Luna is just looking down below. And she's gonna get back up. Luna was gonna climb down. Luna was gonna climb down. Oh, man. I don't even know how Haley is moving at this point. I don't know. I don't want to know. As these ladies continue to battle outside the cell. Oh, what a super kick right to the back of the neck. This is not looking good, folks. For any of these women matter. One way or the other, that table was going to get annihilated. That's what RCW is known for. As both ladies are back within the confines of the cell. Oh, tried for the black mass. Luna got out of the way. And now the mandible claw. The mandible claw right on Haley. And Haley escapes. And Haley lifting her up Northern Lights into a pin. One, no, kick out. Oh, now Luna. Luna now on the comeback. Luna with a single leg drop kick right to the face of Haley. She's got this right where she wants her. Oh, here it is. The Lunar combo, bang. And we've seen this so many times already. If at first you don't succeed, try again. Luna got her up with a kiss on the forehead. Rebirth. 1, 2, 3. And Luna Outlaw gets the victory here in this Hell in a Cell match in this women's main event, folks. My God. My God. We've seen Kari go down in that 20-minute women's RCW Iron Women's match. And now we see Haley go down in this hellacious Hell in a Cell match. Wow. Luna Outlaw has been racking up wins as of late. And now, perhaps one of the biggest wins for her right now. She gets the victory here. Over Haley. But I thank you guys so much for joining me today on this surprise edition, this Sunday edition of RCW. I didn't want to throw the scheduling off. I was under the weather with my allergies. My allergies were whooping my ass. And so that's why I wasn't available on Friday. But I thank you guys so much for joining me here on RCW Relentless as Luna Outlaw gets the victory over Haley in the women's Hell in a Cell main event.